Hey, what's up, guys? Just gonna do a quick little mail day here. Got a small stack of mail, I'd say probably about 2 weeks worth of ads. So all PC items, stuff I've already gone through that's shipped and prepped, ready to head down the road to PSA, not down the road, across the country rather. But so let's just grab a couple graded cards here. First one is get this thing to focus. 98 Donruss Elite Griffey. So a pretty cool card. I did not have this card in my registry actually, so pretty excited to go ahead and pick this up. Number to 3,500, and you can see these tough blue borders. There is some white showing on that back corner there, but that seems to be the only flaw on this card. So perfectly acceptable for a 9, and I'm happy with that. So next card, perfect packing. Let's see, some freebies. That's pretty cool. Johnson. But here's a impossible set, guys. 98 SPX finite. This is the finite. I'm sure everyone's familiar with this notorious set. Beautiful, beautiful set, but man, is it tough to try to grade this. And to 1750, the finite. I think there's a Spectrum that's numbered a little bit higher, but yeah, it looks really, really good for as tough as it is. Looks like there's a touch of white right there on the front. So if that was on the back, it'd probably hit a 9, but being that it's on the front, I think 8 is pretty fair there. But for that set, 8 is definitely not a gimme there. So this one came from Nolan over at Alico 3 Cardboard Futures. Check his store out. He's always adding and selling off inventory. Perfectly shipped. This is pretty cool. So just another low-end Griffey. PSA 9 launching pad. 98 Pinnacle Performers. So pretty cool little card. This is right up my alley here. Just cheap graded Griffies. Inserts. Tough inserts. And so here's I think this is the only card that isn't a baseball card in this mail order, but I am from outside of Pittsburgh here, so pretty awesome Lemieux auto here on card from Leaf Superlative, the Immortals, numbered to 20. But I did sort through these ones here and through the appropriate cards in one touches or card savers, ready to head down the road to PSA. So one thing I want to do is start bulking up on my Trout registry. So on a recent bulk order, actually I have a few Trout cards on there, and these new Bowman's Best Atomic Refractors are pretty much my favorite set out in today's day and age. But there's a couple of Trouts. This one here had some slight surface scratching, and this one I don't know if we'll be able to pick it up or not. But there's a little chrome surface dimple on that one. So I've seen some. I don't know. Realistically, these are probably both 9s, but they don't grade the new stuff pretty tough. So outside shot at a 10 on both of those. So we'll see. But here's a pretty cool, just a low end. This was probably like 99-cent card, but pretty awesome with Griffey and Trout on there. Both registries that I'm starting to bolster up, so this one looks good. It will be in a PSA order soon. Here's another Griffey. This is a Pinnacle Totally Certified. I think this is the red with the peel still on, numbered to 399. The surface was really, really bad on this card, so this will not head to PSA, but it will stay here in my PC. So another Griffey. This is the Textbook Excellence from Upper Deck with the die cut here. They're numbered to 2000 on the bottom there. But I think the base card is just, it's not die cut like that. But this one looks really good. Hoping for a 10 on that. We'll head out. Yeah, here's an awesome card. I think probably the coolest card of this. Well, I don't know. There's some pretty cool pool halls coming up, but here's a Upper Deck Black Diamond. This is the gold parallel to 350. I know the red, the double diamond is 1998, I think. So this did have a pretty, not bad, but definitely some white showing on that bottom left corner. So really, probably an 8, but I'm still going to send it off. That would be okay with me. Awesome card there. Here's a cheap Gleiber. I think this was 99 cents. I just think he has a lot of upside, and this I'm a fan of these old school. Was this the 83? Yeah, pretty good shine. So I think his rookie cards will probably be worth more than what you can pick them up for now, if that makes sense. But Tatis Topps Chrome. So I'm debating on whether or not to send this in. I know there's some issues with these not being slabbed due to being cut shorter from factory or whatnot, so I don't know if it's worth spending the money to just have it sent back, minimum size requirement, but we'll see. This one definitely will head to PSA though. Here's the Bowman Chrome Tatis. I don't really hoard players or anything like that, but I definitely wanted to pick up a few of his Chrome rookies and get him, try to grade them out in some 10s. I definitely think there's some value to be had there, but yeah, and this pretty much makes up my how I like to collect. I mean, I'm a player collector. I don't collect sets or anything. Basically, PC Griffey, working up my child registry, and also I PC a little bit of Albert Pujols. So here's some 98 Top Stars, 2 bronze and a red. I think these are all numbered to another bronze there, but they're all numbered to 9799. But I've talked about this set in another video of mine, but probably my all-time favorite set. Something about it as a kid, I just really enjoyed this set, so it's hung with me, even though these cards are always beat up. You can see all the white showing on all these mangled corners and stuff down in top loaders. They're really not big ticket items, but I enjoy hoarding them for some reason. They're not worth much. And this one was the most expensive card in this order. So here's a little laundry tag from I think this is 2019. Yeah, 2019 Panini Hall of Fame materials. So this is pretty awesome. I don't have too many Griffey laundry tags. They don't pop up too often, but this one just so happened to catch the size there, kind of the bottom right portion of the laundry tag. Pretty cool. Has what year he was inducted to the Hall of Fame. I also said it before in a previous video. Unlicensed product. See this I think this card looks great. I think it looks beautiful. It doesn't jump out and tell you that, hey, this is an unlicensed product. No blank hats or anything like that. You can't see the front of his jersey or the front of his helmet, and I just think it looks great. And I more so bought it for the patch there, and of course, I always make sure that it's game used and not player used or event worn or whatever. So I don't know. Panini has some issues in the past. I think a lot of people shy away from them. That's perfectly okay, but I'll continue to pick them up if I like the card. So here's another one actually. Here's a Panini Flawless, and this is a Pujols. This will be one of 3 Pujols I picked up this week that are pretty badass. But So this one's numbered to 25, but it's got kind of like the sleeve patch going on there. And I think it might be pink from one of the Mother's Day games or something. But again, you know, he's in his batting helmet. Now this you can kind of see, it kind of looks a little strange with the front of his jersey being blank, but it's not too bad. I don't think it takes away from the overall card. And of course, game used, so that's one thing that I always look for. But awesome patches on that Pujols. And here's another pretty awesome card. Sweet patch, but this card in general is in really tough shape. The edges are really mangled, the corners, and where the little logo man patch, you can kind of see it's actually kind of like lifting up on the cardstock there because it's so thick of a patch and really kind of a thin card. But just an old school relic card, not numbered or anything. It just has a random logo man patch inserted in there. I know I've seen other cards in this set that just kind of have plain Jane patches, or even just relics, just no patches or anything. So awesome Pujols there. This is from 04 Fleer, so pretty cool. And last one, another Pujols, another old school tag patch with no serial numbering or anything, but this is pretty cool. This is from Donruss. I think it's 2003. So 03 Donruss home and away series. So the second edition. I think that they had a home series, and I've also seen other cards of this set that actually do have a pretty cool patch and whatnot. So this was the only tag I've seen come out of this set. So pretty awesome. Old school tag with the perforations and on the Cardinals there. Of course, I saw a lot of Pujols growing up as a kid in the NL Central, so probably the greatest player I've ever seen with my own two eyes. But awesome. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will probably be uploading some more videos as time goes on.